Hey guys, it's Sylvia, Beauty Junkie 824. I'm coming to you this week because it's Wednesday, my weekly weigh-in day. Let's see, my starting weight at the beginning of everything was 243.8. Last week, I weighed in at 227.0. This week, I weighed in this morning at 219.3. which gave me a loss of 7.7 pounds and a total loss now of 24.5 pounds. I feel so awesome. I have been sticking to that 1200 calorie diet that the dietitian has us on, and I have been working out 5-6 days a week, sometimes even, if it's just a quick, yoga stretch thing at the end of the day. I get my 5 days of cardio in and strength training. I add on to that, but I've been really happy. I'm doing well, and to see the 7.7 today just made me know that my body was correcting from last week, because last week I had the 3 point something gain. So, Amy, I'm really, really, really happy about that. I hope everybody had a really good 4th of July, and before I go on with the video, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I think the last time I checked, there was like over 30 subscribers, which is, I know, probably not that much to anybody else, but to me that's a lot. So thanks to everybody who's watching, and hopefully I'm subscribing to you too, because I'm loving watching all the videos. I wake up in the morning and check to see who's posted new videos and who I can watch really quick before I get out of bed. Let's see, this weekend was 4th of July weekend, and it was also my son's birthday. So we went on Saturday to Great America, and I did really well. I did not eat the popcorn. I got in line for the popcorn and talked myself out of it before I got to the beginning, or to the front of the line, and didn't eat the popcorn. I got in line for the fudge and talked myself out of it and didn't eat the fudge. So it was a struggle. I'm not saying it was easy, but I didn't eat them. So that was really good. No soda, no garlic fries, none of it. So I made some good choices, and I'm proud of myself for that. Sunday, didn't drink like I had planned on, had only water. My mom actually asked me if I would have a wine cooler with her, and I'm like, okay, hold on. I need to check and see how many calories are in that and see if I'm willing to, spend my calories on those things. And for one B&J wine cooler, it was like a mixed berry or exotic berry wine cooler, it's 270 calories. I am sorry, but it is not worth it. It is not worth it. Sorry, but I can't do it. I'd much rather have another scoop of potato salad, which I did, although they were all measured. One interesting thing was I told my brother while we were there on Sunday about, my getting the surgery, and his reaction wasn't exactly what I expected. I thought he would have been, happy for me and excited that I was making a good decision, for good health. And he kind of just looked at me like, well, why don't you just go exercise? And I'm like, I am exercising and I'm losing weight, but I've done that before, and I always end up back where I started and over that, so my doctor feels like it's a good idea. I know that it's a good choice for me, and I was really just surprised that he was negative and not, happy for me. But it made me think that I really have to take in consideration, who I tell. But I thought that I wouldn't have to worry about him. So that was kind of interesting. I don't know if anybody else has experienced anything like that with your really close family members. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit. One problem that I have is I do hair. So sometimes I have moments or I try to schedule myself time to eat, especially on Saturdays. And, that doesn't always work out. Like, for instance, this Saturday, it didn't work out. I didn't eat anything I started at 8:30 in the morning. So before that, I didn't eat anything until about 5:30, 6 o'clock that night. And I did not feel good. I felt sick. I felt exhausted. I just felt horrible. And I did try to squeeze in one of those little unsweetened apple sauces, but it didn't do anything for me. But, you know, how do you fit in food when you're supposed to be chewing so slowly and eating so slowly when you have days like that where there's just no time, or you have jobs like that? So if anybody has any tips, I would love to know, because I need some help with that. I really struggle on Saturdays to try to fit that in. No matter how much I schedule it in, somehow it just doesn't work out that way. And so, you know, if anybody has any ideas for me, I'd love to know. I'm going to meet with the surgeon, the dietitian, and the psychologist tomorrow for a 3-hour appointment. So I'm sure I'll be able to talk with the nutritionist about that tomorrow. Okay, working out. Oh my God, I did water aerobics with my friend. She used to be an water aerobics instructor, so I decided to do like a little class, mini class, just her and I. And I thought, you know, it was going to be pretty easy and, you know, really low impact and everything. And holy macaroni, when you do the like hardcore intense aerobics in the water, wow, it is just as efficient as running. I tell you, I was huffing and puffing. There were times when it was not easy and I was like, okay, you know, I think I could do 10 more seconds of this and I'm gonna die. And the next day, every single inch of my entire body was sore. It was a good sore, but I could feel like muscles that I don't usually use, they were sore. So that was really nice. 4th of July. This is a lot of food struggles in this video because, you know, of the 4th of July weekend and everything. But so 4th of July, I brought over a cheesecake, and my 2 friends, they are, you know, watching what they're eating also. So, you know, we all tried to bring healthy items and stuff like that. Well, I brought dessert. I brought a cheesecake, and I thought, okay, well, you know, it's not going to be that bad, and I can cut a slice in half. You know, we all can cut a slice in half and have that, and it will be a little treat for doing so well and making so many healthy choices throughout the day. Well, come to find out, which I should have looked at this before I bought it, that the cheesecake had 370 calories per slice. And they weren't even that big. They were small and thin, and they had so many calories. So fortunately that they were there with me, because they kept me from eating that cheesecake. They kept me from it. And I was so tempted. I even was like, well, maybe I'll just have a half of the slice. Well, maybe I can just go 100 over my calories today. And they were like, no, let's have a cup of coffee, you know, let's do that instead. And at the end of the day, I thanked them. I bowed to them for helping me, because I did not eat the cheesecake, and that is a victory for me, for sure. So, I think that is pretty much it for what I really needed to talk about. I have been trying out a lot of healthy recipes from Cooking Light and stuff. I got a really cool Cooking Light app on my iPod, so I've been using that. And I'll post a couple of pictures of some of the meals that I've had, but they're like 500 calorie meals and for dinner. And I know once I have, you know, the lap band, it will be, you know, I'll be eating a lot less, but wow, these are filling and delicious. Oh my goodness. So I'll post some pictures if anybody wants a recipe, shoot me a message or something. But I hope everybody has a really nice week, and I'll probably make another video with whatever the results are from my appointment tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Bye.